Like for us Muslims, we don't really care about Christmas because we don't celebrate Christmas. So if we're gonna take a vacation,
if you
it's gonna
do,
be in the summer. Right, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Alhamdulillah, man. You know what I'm saying? We got another video coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Shout out to Musa alayhi salam. You know what I'm saying? That was a dua that he said.
He was a real one.
Yeah, for real. Allah, he was a real one. He said that to with Fir'aun or whatever.
That's it.
Yo, school Fir'aun. Anyways, let's get started. Let's get started, bro. Alhamdulillah. All right, bro. Before we get started, right? Like, we gotta let them know. Like we gotta let them know.
We have to. It's fun. It's mandatory.
Mandatory. Have you guys subscribed to the channel yet?
If not,
you know what to do. If not, stop what you're doing. Pause the video right now.
Go back.
Pause the video right now. Pause the video right now.
Go back.
Go back. Watch the first video. Right. Watch the first video.
Yeah.
Tell your mom, your dad, your auntie,
granny, your cat,
your grandma
dog.
twice removed, all that. Tell them to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Right. And once you do that, then you can continue
back
to watch the video. All right.
Bismillah.
So let's get it. Alhamdulillah. Oh my God, my laptop tweaking.
It's all good.
All right, perfect. So, you know our little slogan, right? You know our little slogan, you know? People say money talks.
What do we say?
Riz talks. All right, let's get it, baby. So, yo, we got a good one today. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah. Yep. Today, what we going to be talking about, you know, the pros starting the business. You know what I'm saying? The
pros of starting a business.
Pros of, you know, of entrepreneurship, side hustles, pros of freedom. You know what I'm saying? Wallahi, this is freedom.
Wallahi, it is.
It's freedom,
financial
my boy.
Freedom.
Yo.
Everything.
There's a lot of good things, you know, that come with, you know, obviously running a business. You know, when you're starting into success or whatnot.
100%.
So inshallah, you know, we're gonna.
You want to start with the first one?
Yeah, we can start with the first one, but before we do that, you know, we gotta do our dua. You know what I'm saying? Du'as are
of course.
Important, bro. Supplication, invocation,
supplication.
Bars. Alright, so we're gonna start off with our dua. So Allahumma inni as'aluka ilma nafi'a wa rizqa tayyiba wa amala mutaqabbala. So oh Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge, goodly provisions, and acceptable deeds. Ameen thumma ameen. Alright, bro, let's get it.
Let's get to it.
Alright, so
obviously
you know when we talking about starting the business, there's a lot of pros to it, and I think the main one, right, like the number one reason why people would even think about starting a business would be that freedom, right, that financial freedom, the freedom to be able to do what you want when you want to do it. I think humans in general don't like being told what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't like the concept of, okay, yo, you gotta be here at this time,
being
and
micromanaged.
Being micromanaged. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? 100%. Like we're not animals in a cage type shit, right? So
100%.
One of the number one reason I feel why people would want to start a business is just to have that freedom. And you know, one thing that I notice is a lot of people like traveling. That's the one thing I feel like people wouldn't mind spending to travel, you know what I'm saying?
100%. I've noticed that even during this whole COVID situation.
Oh yeah, especially.
Where people would travel abroad and just, you know, keep working from there. And that gave them a little taste of what it feels like to sort of be self-employed and get money and enjoy vacation and enjoy time with family and enjoy financial freedom.
Exactly. Especially like, going on the topic of traveling, like, you know, especially like we just got out of like the COVID arc, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And when it started, like when they started the whole COVID thing, like they restricted a lot of travel and stuff like that.
True.
So like now people are just wilding out. They're just going crazy now because like, yo, they had 2 years of being, you know, we had curfews, you know, and stuff like so. Like now people are just going crazy, right? So obviously by having a successful business that's like on autopilot, it gives you the ability to do that. When you are working for somebody, you don't really have that same kind of freedom, right?
It's tough.
Very
when you're
tough
working for someone, it's like, bro, for every year you work, you have to negotiate and plead with your boss to have 5 days or like 2 weeks of vacation.
Crazy.
For an entire year of work put in, is sweat and like missing time from your family. All that to have like a little 2 weeks of vacation.
And the crazy thing is like there are some companies that don't even let you get that 5 days or 2 weeks or whatever until you've worked a whole 365.
That's true.
So wallah, that's crazy.
Yes.
Like,
I think they call it forgot the term. It was a term where like accrued vacation, or like you work, then you have accumulated vacation. Or like some people give it to you outright the moment that you sign the contract. Like, khalas, you have 2 weeks of vacation. Some people it's like you gotta work. You gotta work.
There are conditions that need to be made.
That need to be met.
You
work 2 months and you have like 2 days of vacation. if you don't decide to take a vacation, it adds up to until you reach a year. Then you have 2 weeks. So you know what I mean? You can't even time your vacation.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. And also the other thing, when regards to like vacation, like it's a lot of time is by seniority.
That too.
So if you come in there late, like you don't even have the luxury of being able to choose when you want to kind of like, because people, let's be honest, people usually take vacation around the same time, like around like summertime, that's a hot time,
or towards the end of the year when it's Christmas time.
There you go. That's when people want, and like, so those are the 2 times. Like for us Muslims, we don't really care about Christmas because we don't celebrate Christmas. So if we're gonna take a vacation,
if you do,
in the summer. But like so we gonna take like we most likely going our preference is to take this the vacation in the summertime. Having the business enables you to do that. You don't gotta report to a boss or you know what I'm saying. Like you can do what you want when you want to do it. Like you create your own schedules, right? So if you want to go to the gym, you could go to the gym, right? If you want to travel, you could travel. If you want to like. There's so much things that you could do when you have a successful business. Obviously, the work has to be put in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like you can't you're not going to wake up and say, I'm going to start a business and everything. Like, nah, there's blood, sweat, and tears that got to go into this, 100%. Right? So, you know what I mean? So, once it's done, then alhamdulillah, you get to benefit from it. And another thing that I feel like is really a good benefit is, like, you get your time back. Because, at the end of the day, like, money comes and money goes, right?
Right.
So, like, Right now, we both working for a company, right?
Yeah.
Like you trading time for money,
right?
You trade like I get up, I gotta go to this place to make it to that time. I have from 9 to 5 I gotta work, and then it takes me X amount of time to come home.
Yes.
Right. There's 24 hours in a day.
True.
8 of those hours are being done at work. And we're not even calculating the time that it takes for you to go. Exactly.
Yes.
So if you have a car, okay, alhamdulillah, it might take you. I mean, even with a car, it could take you some time. But especially if you don't have a car, it's going to take you way longer if you're taking public transportation. So let's just add another 2 hours just for the sake of argument, right? So 8 hours plus 2 to get there, that's 10. Plus another 2, that's 12. You have 12 hours left in your day, right?
You got to sleep.
You got to sleep.
How
so
much
you
another
sleep
8 hours,
8 hours. What? So you got 4 hours to yourself. What? Like that's you know what I mean. But when you have your own business and it's on autopilot, obviously in the beginning stages,
to yourself or to your family.
There you go.
That's
That's another thing. Right?
It's like 4 hours to be with your family, but you also need time for your person, like for your own sanity sometimes. You feel me? Because you're constantly in a cycle, you know.
Exactly.
But that's it. 4 hours is not enough.
It's not enough, man.
It's really
not enough. And I was thinking on my ones, like as if I was, because I don't have a wife, I don't have kids, whatever. So I'm thinking about myself now. What happens when I do have a wife and kids, right? And you know this. I want to have 6 kids. How am I gonna split?
Wasn't it 8?
Nigga, it was 6. Nigga, man, you know the names too. Nigga.
True.
But like how am I gonna split my time with all my 6 kids if I only have 4 hours in a day, right? And like time is super important. Like time is like there's even a surah, Surah Al-Asr, right? Allah talks about the time. So that just goes to tell you how important time is. Time is like the most important commodity or whatever. I don't know if I said it.
Commodity.
Commodity.
Yeah.
I feel that's the most important commodity because that's something that you can't get back. Yeah. Right. You can make 10,000, lose 10,000, and then make 10,000 again. Money you can't get back. Right. Yeah. But time, you'll never get that time back.
True.
So
no, you're right.
I mean, it's super important to have your time. So I feel like having a proper business that enables you to do that.
100%.